McAllen neighborhoods will be getting improved drainage as a result of 2010's Hurricane Alex and Tropical Depression number 2. The impact from both storms made federal dollars available for drainage from the Hazard Mitigation Grant Program through FEMA and the state of Texas.
Actually, the grant opened up in August 2010. Our grant application, the first step was required to be submitted in October 2010. And we just received notice last month that we received approval for 2 projects.
City Engineer Yvette Barrera says McAllen submitted a total of 11 applications. One of the neighborhoods awarded a $75-20 federal local funding match is near Lincoln Middle School.
We're going to be able to install a storm sewer line from the Northwest Blue Line all the way down Quince until 27th Street. And that's going to provide relief to approximately 29-acre drainage basin, which extends from Quince to Tamarack and from 27th to the Northwest Blue Line.
This older McAllen neighborhood lacks drain inlets. The new construction will fix that.
The project still needs to be designed, so we are a few months out before that. I would say within 6 to 8 months we might be able to go out for bids, and then a couple months after that we can see some construction.
Mayor Pro Tem and District 3 Commissioner Hilda Salinas says she plans to keep residents in this area informed every step of the way.
Absolutely. We've gone through this, process before in other areas of District 3, and now we have, the advantage of, Facebook and Twitter, and back then we had the web as well. But I think the one that has the most impact is when we have the actual neighborhood meeting. We'll make sure all the residents will get a flyer, and then we'll all come together. Our engineering department will come forth and we'll explain the whole project in phases as it's expected, and then we'll make sure that they have the phone numbers that they need so that they can call if they have problems. One of the biggest complaints that we get anytime we're doing these type of projects is the dust.
Another neighborhood looking to see drainage improvements is near Jackson Elementary.
We're going to be putting storm sewer line along 4th from Harvey to Fern, and then also on 6th Street in that same area to provide relief in that area. And that'll be outfalling into the regional detention facility we have there at Jackson Elementary.
District 6 Commissioner Jim Darling says the construction might create a minor inconvenience, but the end result will have major benefits.
Right now, the biggest problem is they can't get the water into the system and over to the new area, which is Jackson School. That water is supposed to drain to Jackson School. Unfortunately, we can't get it there for this neighborhood. So they're going to do an 8x8 culvert into their substantial inlets, and also obviously the pipeline going into the school. So the city has to put up about, I think, $157,000. The remainder comes from the federal government. It's about $473,000. So it's a $631,000 to provide for this drainage. But as you can appreciate, it's a relatively small part of town for that, and so that's why drainage is very expensive.
The engineering department is grateful to the city departments that assisted through the long application process.
It is a very lengthy process. It involved several people with several departments. Our grants department helped us out with the environmental and some of the paperwork, and the engineering department was responsible for doing the hydraulics and hydrology study on all of these areas. So each time an application was put together, we had to figure out how much damage the flooding is currently causing, and then if we did do these proposed improvements, how much the damages would be taken down, and do a benefit cost analysis on that to prove that the project was worth doing.
Neighborhoods who were denied federal funding this time could be resubmitted for disaster relief funds in the future. The City of McAllen also has a process for selecting areas to consider for drainage improvements. If you'd like to make sure your neighborhood is on the list, call the city.
You can call our engineering department, 681-1150. Any issues that you might have with drainage or with the streets, we'll be happy to sit down and look at the areas with you.
I'm Ray Pedraza reporting for the McAllen Cable Network.